This episode is brought to you by SafeJet, the operators of the anti-dump mechanism that you see all other DeFi projects copying. SafeJet is the safest coin in the crypto game, protecting you from your whales and chart manipulators. That way your investment is still there in the morning. Free travel, cash giveaways, an experienced and doxed team also lets you lock, fly, and land with SafeJet. For more information, visit safejet.io, link in the description below.
This my two Satoshis, who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis, yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Amina M, and this is my 2 Satoshis. Welcome to the show. I want to talk to you today about a company that I really do like, and I've known them for about almost 3 years, and I've interviewed the CEO as well, Scott Henninger, and their name is Carnomaly. First of all, I just want to tell you, I just got back from Consensus in Austin, Texas, one of the cool t-shirts that I got there, and great conference. So many great people that I actually knew myself, that we were all there at the same place under one roof. It was kind of cool, a lot of us. I didn't get to see a lot of them actually, but I know there were so many people there. So many great venues to go through and see. They had them outside the conference in different locations as well as the main building. So it was kind of different, very hot. Lots of people. I'm not sure the number of attendees at this one, but it's quite large. Probably one of the largest conferences I've ever been to, and had great speeches, speakers talking, and a lot of different companies. So great place for business networking and just learning and education. So I really want to put a big shout out to Consensus 2022 in Austin, Texas, because normally they are in New York City. So this time they were in Austin. And one of the companies that they weren't there as a booth or anything like that, but their name is Carnomaly, and this is a car app, and it's how to shop for vehicles. So I'm actually just going to tell you a little bit about them. Like I said, I've known them for a few years. I've invested in the car token. It is a really unique technology. Scott Henninger, go to my channel on YouTube, Amina M, you'll see I have a few interviews. I think I have a couple interviews with Scott there, and you can get a better idea of who Scott is and what he's about. He's a creative, very creative person, and I got to know him a lot better in person in Texas for the past week that I've been down there, and we just had a great time. So Carnomaly, it is it's in a future of the automotive industry. So they're building this digital platform. They have a fleet of technicians that will bring digital innovation to the automotive industry through the power of blockchain and tech. So car chain, car DeFi, and the Carnomaly marketplace will change the way we buy and sell cars. It's really cool, guys. So just to say, you can pay with cryptocurrency, you can confirm payment with the dealer, and you can get your vehicle shipped to you worldwide. So this is, nothing like we've ever seen before in how we're going to do this. Carnomaly has 3 main components. So car DeFi, car chain, and Carnomaly, the car token. So one of their components is car DeFi, decentralized finance. Car DeFi relies on decentralized blockchain system where users can buy and sell loans and assets without relying on a bank. So this is, if anyone who's not familiar with decentralized financing, essentially it's taking out the centralized banking system out of it, and you're borrowing and lending between each other, B2B, P2P, however that is set up. So car DeFi combines the age-old automotive lending industry with the modern world of cryptocurrency exchanges. So how it works allows to securely connect with borrowers and lenders through loan pools created by their financial team of financial experts. So each pool loan is secured in a blockchain with a public history that can be checked and verified by users. And that's the great thing about decentralized finance, is that it is transparent in that you can verify. The users can verify. So that's what's great about it, that the users can verify. Car DeFi puts the user in control and allowing easy peer-to-peer transaction in an automotive marketplace. So you're foregoing the traditional banks and lending institutions. So that's another great feature. They have the car DeFi. So imagine, when you go for a loan for a car, this is standard stuff in this world today. that we can actually do it with cryptocurrencies and loan to each other, creating a whole different wheel around this. So you also have a reputation score, and the reputation score ensures that, for instance, if you and I each have the same car, identical year, but let's say I am a total slob and I don't take care of my car and it's a mess, I don't do the proper maintenance, and you on the other hand take very good care of your car, you get your regular oil checks, you maintain it, you keep it clean, and so therefore the value of that car is going to be higher than my car. So why should I have, if I were to sell my car, why should I have received the same amount of money as you? It's not going to happen that way. So using the the reputation score, for instance, you're going to have all your oil changes, all your maintenance, everything in the app, and it automatically tells you and shows you what's needed, and you are insured to maintain your car accordingly. And if you keep up with that, you are scored. And in that score, it shows what that equates to as far as the value of the car. So it has a sort of measurement and helps to keep keep that value up to date and accurate. So so you're not undervalued or overvalued with a car when you're buying and selling. So it's really a great app for managing it yourself and feeling more secure and safe in the industry. As we know, in the car industry, we are always questioning and wondering, am I being scammed? Am I being screwed? Is my car worth more than what I'm supposed to be getting? And hopefully this is what eliminates some of that and decreases that probability of having, any of that fraud. So it's a great feature in the app. We also have a NASCAR. So we've been sponsoring VIN NASCAR, some of the races, and we'll be having one coming up in Atlanta, and then again in Kansas, and then in upstate New York throughout the summer. And Landon Castle, he is the NASCAR driver for the car that is wrapped in the Carnomaly logo. And pretty good driver too, I must say. And so this is part of promoting his family. Landon Castle, the driver himself, his family has a history in car dealerships, so he's joined the team and he's an advisor on our team, which is quite nice, and you might want to check that out. Kind of fun. I hope to be down there to see one of the races. I'm going to be joining them. Quite excited about that, actually. So Car Chain, the comprehensive automotive records repository. So the repository, blockchain transparency and security for the automotive industry. So the repository of cars, the car history on a chain. So putting in all the car history. As you know, we have VINs on a car, and when you pull up a VIN number, it exposes the whole history of the car. Who's the owner, the title, meaning the title, and I think in the States it's a title. I'm not sure in Canada if we have the title on the car, but I would imagine yes, we do. You have the complete history, the miles, any car accidents, that whatever that history it composes of, and it is all on the blockchain. So they do have what is called a VIN scanner in the app that you can use yourself, and you can scan any car, any VIN number on any car. And I tried it in Consensus, and we scanned, we went up to the McLaren car to scan it, and it verifies the VIN bar, and it scans it, and the whole history report comes up. So it's really cool tech. And again, that's all in the blockchain. So works really quite quickly, actually. And it's great there's so many use cases for this. When you have something of that magnitude, for the VIN numbers come up in the history of the car reports, insurance companies will love this. This is a great feature for them. Because there's so much fraud that goes on, and there's a lot of fraud that goes on in the car industry, especially, for example, when there's natural disaster and cars are flooded, for instance. There's a lot of those cars that end up in the black market. There's so many other scenarios. So this ensures the traceability, trackability of the car using the blockchain tech. So what else can I tell you about Carnomaly? There's, like I said, the car DeFi for decentralized financing. So you have a better opportunity of borrowing money at a better percentage. You have Car Chain. You have the repository of the car block on the blockchain. You have the whole car history on the chain. Carnomaly.o, the car token. So the car token will have various use cases as well. So what is Carnomaly solving? What problems are they solving? So they're solving undervalued trades, high interest rates, overpaying for vehicles and confusing buying process and inaccurate vehicle history reporting. So again, undervalued trades, high interest rates, overpaying for vehicles, a confusing buying process, inaccurate vehicle history reporting. So I must say I have to agree with a lot of that. There's so much of that goes on. So Carnomaly will change the industry climate by being first to offer flexible financing options. As I mentioned, the car DeFi, financing for all credit type. Incentivize members with car token rewards, create a tokenized ecosystem controlled by consumers, and utilize blockchain technology with car chain to offer comprehensive verifiable vehicle reports. So offer flexible financing options. This is fantastic. So regardless of your credit types, whoever you are out there, you have that flexibility now with this app and this company. As you know, there's so many reasons as to why a person may not be able to get a loan for a car, but perhaps, using this, there's a solution here using the cryptocurrencies and the car definancing. There are ways and there's companies out there doing car decentralized financing where the credit checks are a little bit different than your traditional financing. The incentivize members with car token rewards. You do get rewards with using the car tokens again. You have this reputation score that I talked about. So the car tokens blends with all of that and using it and creating more discounts. We're always looking for discounts, and I think rewards are a great thing because it helps us to keep us on our game, how we manage our own investments and our assets. It's really important to start doing that as we're learning in this world. Create a tokenized ecosystem controlled by consumer, and this is what's wonderful because we as the consumers are controlling it. We have that our actions prove that in how we are using the tokens and what we're using it for. We make those decisions. So this tokenized ecosystem is part of how the digital world is going in the direction that it's going into, and utilizing blockchain technology with car chain to offer comprehensive verifiable vehicle reporting system. So that again is that whole repository of the history report, using the VIN, for instance, and scanning that VIN barcode and having that on the chain, so a permanent record, and keeping that intact without it being tampered with or any fraud, eliminating the fraud. So wonderful feature again. So it looks to become the standard for online vehicle shopping. Whether consumers are looking for something new or used, the Carnomaly online marketplace will have it all. The website will offer guidance for following demographics, first-time buyers, individuals unsure of their budget needs, and others looking for the current value for their vehicle. Carnomaly will also offer streamlined and innovative services, including test drive deliveries for busy consumers. That's kind of cool. Buying a car is the second largest purchase people make in their lives. At Carnomaly, we want this process to be quick, easy, and reliable. Carnomaly will provide services to dealers around the world at a fraction of the price they currently pay for online marketplaces, which means higher profits for them and better deals for consumers. So you can see why there's a number of things here that are solving a lot of issues and is new. It's a new wheel. Like I said, I do like this company. Carnomaly has the patent in the US for this technology, which is quite great to say. And if you want to check them out some more, go to carnomaly.io. I will have the link available for you. So that's it, folks. Thank you for listening, and go check out carnomaly.io. That's my 2 Satoshis.